I am. Billionaire Charlie. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for me, man. And we gonna come with you with all facts and all realness, man. Let me give you my thoughts on how I feel, man. Remember, cash that Billionaire Charlie. Put your donations in, man. I appreciate all the love and all the support that's been coming in from each and every angle, man. Love y'all out there, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about it, man. Everybody been bashing my man Charlamagne, man, saying he's the white man's puppet now, man. He's not the person that we grew to like because of his original style and him just being truthful and honest. Now, it has been harsh, some of the things that he's been saying out of his mouth over the years, but I look at it from this perspective, man. He got books out, he got different TV deals going on, so he just trying to brand himself in a different light, you know what I'm saying, because he know the way he was going before was it going to translate into the other markets that he was trying to reach or try to connect with. And in business, sometimes you have to grow as a person and understand that you can't do things the same way all the time. You know what I'm saying? But one thing you have to always try to do is be truthful to how you feel or who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, a lot of people been bashing him and saying that he ain't this ain't the real Charlamagne we grew to like or love or you know what I mean, respect the same way, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, man, I understand his business, man. You know what I'm saying? He doing his business and he trying to do things the correct and proper way, man. You know what I'm saying? He got, like I said, he got book deals, TV deals. He got all type of things around his name now. And you see him on all type of ESPN, CNN. Like, you see him everywhere now. So it's like, either I'm going to clean my act up or I'm going to keep playing the role of this dark guy. You know what I'm saying? And he feel like that day and stage is already past because he is Charlamagne the God now. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that when you say his name, it's a lot of respect and a lot of honor and stuff that come with that. You got to remember, the man came from Wendy Williams, and then he also had a incident with Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel during that time when he got fired. He said they had all this stuff together and get to move into a new crib, and all of a sudden, that Benny Siegel interview that he did when Beans was talking about Jay, and he ended up losing the situation. So the man been through a lot of ups and downs in his career, a lot of heartache and things. That's anybody just going through life. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through ups and downs. You're going to go through turmoil. And he still was that passionate guy that was just speaking his mind. But as like I say, man, if they would have gave Tupac, Tupac would have still been alive today. Do we think we would have seen the same Tupac? Think about T.I., the old T.I. to the T.I. we see today. You know what I'm saying? We can't really say 50 Cent because 50 Cent still with it. He's still with the shits, man. That's the fact of the matter. He's still with the shits, man. But we talking about young T.I. and then T.I. we see today. And then we looking at Charlamagne. He developing, he's maturing, and he understanding business in this corporate world out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So is he the puppet? Is he a puppet in the white man's world or the white man's puppet that people keep trying to stir up this type of thing? I'm like, I just think he just doing business, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just been throwing little shots and stuff of that nature. He ain't real. He basically saying things that's the right thing to say, you know what I mean, for that corporate world. I'm going to say the right thing. I'm not going to say what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, we see NBA players do this all the time, just like they tried to do with the Chris Paul and the James Harden situation. Oh, this was some type of fire thing we're going to have to motivate us into the new year. They couldn't wait to get Chris Paul out of Houston. They couldn't wait. You know what I'm saying? Then bringing in Russell Westbrook, which is a good idea, a good situation. But like I keep telling you, is we live in a society now where everybody's kind of doing that, trying to be the corporate or speak things the corporate way. And I think that's what Charlamagne's been doing, man. You know what I'm saying? People have been bashing him, why you doing it like this? Or why you doing it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, man, when you watch The Breakfast Club now, it's not as entertaining as the old Breakfast Club. But the thing that draws you in is the names. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee. So the names just bring you in. It's not as entertaining as when Charlamagne was Charlamagne, because he's cleaned up. He's changing his skin color. He's light skinned now. He's changing his skin color. He's light skinned now. So you know what that tell you right there. You know what I'm saying? Got his teeth all painted up. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It's a new Charlamagne, man. People change, people develop, man. They start to realize they lose money doing stuff like that, man. Come on, ESPN talking about you got vintage, and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Charlamagne be terrible, man. Real talk, man. But like I say, man, it's all part of maturing and becoming a better person, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's doing business now in bigger markets, and he's trying to elevate his career in this situation. And he know he can't take those same tactics in the other places he's trying to go. Like if you really pay attention to 50 Cent, 50 Cent understands this the most, man. Yeah, he do his Instagram thing and he do his thing. But when it comes down to business, 50 is very professional and he handle things the way it's supposed to be handled. And like I say, if he taking any advice from 50 or any of them guys like that, then he understanding that in the business world, man, there's a certain way you got to conduct yourself. Now, we can do entertaining all day, but doing the little mama thing is not going to go over well to the corporate world. People out here in this world looking at things like that. The little mama thing wasn't funny to a lot of people. Now, when I look at it and I think about it, I say to myself, you ask me a question, is Lil Mama got some hot music, or do I like her music or any form of fashion? I would say no. I would always say that Lil Mama had one hit. Was it what was it? Lip Gloss or something like that? That was her only hot record. And the joint probably with Chris Brown. Her career as far as rap was purity garbage. And that's a fact. It's real. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful African-American woman. She's a great woman. She's an entrepreneur. She's doing her thing. But do I like her music? Absolutely not. That's like a person asked me a question, right? And they ask me, do I listen to Future? I'll be like, no, I don't listen to Future. But I listen to Meek Mills. I listen to Game. I listen to different people. I just don't listen to Future. So, like I say, it's just being honest and being truthful. Now, is Future a garbage artist? You know what I'm saying? To some people, he may be. But, no, I mean, I just don't listen to him to know if he garbage. I don't listen to Future. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having your opinion of how you feel, things of that nature. But what's happening to Charlamagne is like his opinions and how he's saying it. This don't come off the right way when you trying to sell books and you trying to get all these deals and stuff like that. It's like, because it's just creating this dark image of, even though it made him very, very popular and successful within the crowds around him and the people around him, and his name is stamped. It's like, it's still that same stigma, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I even feel like Charlamagne the God has way surpassed Wendy Williams as far as like this, the business and everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like as far as like everything, man, he getting a lot done, man, and he doing it the way he doing it the way they want him to do it, but that's the way business go, man. As you watch all the entertainers, athletes, everybody that's do business, they know that they can't just go on. That's like they asked LeBron out their game, man, and he just get out there. No, AD was a bum, and they all stink. Like, you know how Kobe Bryant used to talk that made people not want to play with him. Like, LeBron is not going to go into an interview like that. He just like think about it. When he had that Cleveland team, you know what I'm saying, that they was sucking it bad. If he would have went on the interview show talking like that, it would have just looked bad, and that's why they say they get him coaching for media training. So a situation like that would be simply like, all right, LeBron, when you go up there, we need to work better as a team. This is how they gonna go. Corporate is like, you gotta say the right thing. We gonna do better as a team. You know what I mean? All we gotta do is work on our defense, and that's how they talking. But how do LeBron really feel? And that's the thing that people saying about Charlamagne. They feel like he doing all this puppet master thing, and he letting people control how he's saying it, because that they understand, like, everybody don't. You in the sensitive world now. You say something about any type of group that's out there that's not your group, and you saying, giving comments on it, it can become off as offensive. And it's the same thing that's going on with this. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that, I don't look at it as he changing or any of the stuff they've been saying. I just feel like he is changing, but I feel like it's all business, and it's how you present yourself, man. And he understanding that he can't continue to live a situation where he just talking reckless and doing reckless things. He got to be able to be more corporate and understand, like, within those crowds, people don't want to hear nobody making no young lady cry or saying things that just come off offensive. It's just vintage, and this is the way they talking, where it's not attractive at all, basically. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I look at a situation like that, I understand it, because it's like, We see it in all the athletes and everybody. When they go to them podiums, they can't just say what they feel, even though some do. And then we see the black flash. You see all the black flash of all the stuff that they've been saying, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of here, man. Cash Tag Billionaire Charlie, hit that like, that subscribe button for me. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love.